What's good, everybody? It's your boy Showtime. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Y'all already know what time it is. So, man, we got some things we got to cook on, y'all. So, first thing first, I want to say salute to all my people. Make sure y'all hit the like. But, man, y'all know we got some things to talk about. Um, First, I want to say this. Um, a lot of y'all was wrong, bro. A lot of y'all was wrong, and a lot of y'all are wrong on purpose because when you walk around judging basketball players with hater vision, you're never going to see things clear. Now, it's kind of hard to talk basketball with certain individuals in the basketball community. You don't really deserve no attention. Now, everybody wants to be entertained, so I get it. So sometimes I might look in the comments and say, "Hey, man, you don't know basketball. Be quiet." But when it's time to have serious basketball dialogue, I expect more from people. And the problem with me is this: I'm expecting too much out of people. Truth be told, a lot of these folks don't know nothing about basketball. Um, Roger Mayweather, Floyd Mayweather, uncle used to say, "Man, y'all don't know nothing about." And I ain't gonna say what the actual word is, shit. He said, "Y'all don't know shit about boxing." Well, I'm gonna say the same thing about y'all. Y'all don't know shit about basketball, and it shows. So there was soon as Angel Reese get hurt. And by the way, let me say this: I'm disappointed I didn't get to see Angel Reese the end of the year before the season ended. I wanted to see her play the rest of the games. I wanted to see him in the playoff. But in a way, I'm kind of happy it happened. So y'all can see that y'all narratives don't never stick. This whole entire year, month after month after month, you got people that don't know basketball putting out these fake narratives, and they doing it for they own a personal agenda. It's nothing to do with I just like basketball and I know basketball. A lot of people just putting these fake narratives like, oh, Chicago Sky is better than Angel Reese. What evidence? You even had people saying, oh, Chicago Angel Reese is holding back Camila Cardoso. Now, when Angel Reese didn't play, Camila Cardoso still wasn't getting the ball enough. And a matter of fact, now that the season concluded, you go back and look at the games Angel Reese played and didn't play. When Angel Reese played, Camila Cardoso got the ball more. If we just being honest, like Camila Cardoso played much better when Angel Reese was out there. Vice versa. I mean, they just play well together. You feel what I'm saying? Now, Reese started out the season with E. Will. Angel Reese was still Angel Reese with E. Will. You had people, oh, Reese is the reason why Angel Reese can't get double doubles. They start Angel Reese can't get double doubles without Camila Cardoso. Well, Angel Reese been a double double machine all her life. It's nothing. That's nothing new. So Reese out there again as Angel Reese minutes and as she got more minutes, she got more opportunities to play her game as the season went on. You saw she got better and better and better and better, more comfortable. So eventually she was going to start to get the double double. She was going to start to play her game. And the defense, I think she's all defensive worthy. And then on top of that, shout out to my boy HD TV because he brought up this point. If we keeping it real, Angel Reese is really the point guard of the team, and it's not just about her bringing the ball up the flow and what I'm saying, getting assists. She was initiating a lot of stuff on offense. Let's just be honest. Setting the screens, she was helping her teammates get open shots. There was a lot of things I saw with Angel Reese on the court that doesn't show up on the stat sheet. You take out the court, I mean, they was some worse team. They were just worst team, bro. They was the worst team in the WNBA without Angel Reese. And when Angel Reese got hurt, they was the worst team in the WNBA. Like, yeah, they didn't win a lot of games when Kennedy Carter was not there. True. And I agree. I think Kennedy Carter is important. I think Angel Reese is important. But you gotta understand, if I take any important piece off this team, they're not gonna win. They're not gonna win as much. You know why? Because the team is limited. So what do Angel Reese brings to the team? Of course, that she's an energized bunny, right? She has a high motor, right? Rebounding, versatile defender. Offensively, whether y'all like it or not, some people feel like, oh, she can finish more. Angel Reese was getting to the free throw line at will. She was probably she was the best. She was the best free throw shooter on the team. She was the best free throw shooter, right? And not just percentage. I'm just talking about being aggressive, getting to the line. And when it mattered, she made her free throws. How many big time free throws did she make in the fourth quarters or in the close game? She always came up with clutch plays on both ends of the floor. I remember that game against Indiana. It was the third game against Chicago. She was literally making big play after big play offense, and then she was D'ing up Aaliyah Boston and the Lisa Smith at the same time. Go back and look at that video when I made. I got the stats. So what evidence? And I'm still trying to figure out. Okay, what evidence all year long shows you that Angel Reese was a liability? Chicago Sky was better without Angel Reese. Like evidence have been shown all year long. Chicago ain't nothing without Angel Reese. It wasn't going to win much. They beat Dallas. Dallas went out there laid down because Dallas just can't beat Chicago for whatever reason. Now, the other games, what happened? I mean, they got smoked. They got smoked worse. They played Minnesota without Reese. I mean, they got stomped on. When they had Angel Reese out there the week before, it was a close game. So now I'm not trying to divide the team, but the truth is this. Another thing. Here's the truth. Listen to Isabel Harrison and listen to Dana Evans. It was really sad for a couple reasons. Number one, I don't like fans. Spreading rumors and narratives on social media among the team. And I didn't like it for the WNBA this season for the reason they said last night. And I knew. And I kept telling y'all, man, I'm not going to say it because I knew they wasn't ready. They never had this much attention. Dana Evans never had this much attention in her life. Isabel Harris never had this much attention in her life. You know who has, though? Angel Reese. Angel Reese was built for the WNBA from the get-go. She came in. She didn't have to battle. She took it. She took that spot at the 4. Izzy was not there, but she took it. She was better than Izzy from the jump. And when you watch Izzy, and no disrespect, Izzy's a solid player. She's not Angel Reese. Even Reese at her worst. And what we seeing right now, this is the worst version of Angel Reese. She's better already. She's already an all-star. And guess what? As a rookie, she was the leader of the team. She was the one that's out here motivating her teammates. You see her not playing? She's on the sideline, still trying to motivate her teammates, still trying to talk things over. And then you got some of the Chicago Sky, and we have to be honest, they got some of the most mentally weakest vets on the team. And I'm not talking about Diamond DeShield because she went through a whole lot and she didn't deserve the stuff she was getting. I'm not even talking about Diamond DeShield. I'm not even going to talk about nobody specific. But just know I like Diamond DeShield. I'm not talking about her. But I'm just speaking in general. I mean, I'm not going to put no names on it, so it is what it is. I don't want nobody feel no kind of way. But I just feel like they got some of the most weakest, mentally weakest veteran players. I don't think they have real leadership. The real leadership left out when Courtney Williams when she left Chicago and went to Minnesota. If they would have still had Courtney Williams, and you ain't even had to have Copper. You could, if they would have had Smith and Atlanta Smith and a couple of the other veterans, I think Chicago would have been way better this year. Izzy would never, not easy. E. Will ain't get hurt. They would have been straight. Michaela, like I said, Michaela, I said many times, Michaela's a go for me. What I did learn about is this. Marina Mabry. Mabry wasn't built like that mentally. I thought she maybe was built like that, but from what I learned, Angel Reese, her presence intimidated her. I'm gonna say allegedly, and I'm not. Matter of fact, just don't even pay attention to what I'm telling you. Don't pay too much attention to it. Don't put too much attention to it. I'm gonna say my opinion and my personal opinion, because like again, I don't want nobody feeling no kind of way. In my personal opinion, Mabry, she thought she was that girl, and she wasn't. She was never the number one. She was never number two. That proved it in Dallas. She was never number one, never number two. Now, she came to Chicago. She was never number one, never number two. And when she was the number one, number two, she wasn't built for that moment. Because when you put her at the free throw line, she missed the free throws that helped them win a game. And she did in multiple games. Don't play enough defense, ball handling suspect, bad turnovers. She went over there to Connecticut. They let her start that one game, and then they said, okay, yeah, nah, we can't start her with the one bum. She got to go to the bench. So there's plenty of evidence shows she ain't no leader. Angel Reese the leader of this team. The problem is the old regime, they wasn't ready to give it up to the new regime. The old regime has to be replaced pronto. You have to get Dana Evans. You got to get those other girls up out of here that's not going to buy in. Because what they got going on right now, it's going to be great for now, financially, and on the basketball court, now and going forward. And players like Angel Reese, very strong-minded individual, very competitive. You have to get players on the team that's going to match her energy. Camila Cardoso, she's another one. She's very tough. She's a very nice player, very laid back, but she's strong. She was under Don Staley. Don Staley got her prepared for this moment. She had to go through that shoulder injury. She battled through it. So she showed mental toughness to me. But I saw a lot of people that were complaining about Dana Evans not getting playing time. Dana Evans didn't necessarily get the fair shake. Well, if y'all remember, that second game, go back and look at that live stream, y'all. You don't believe me. The Indiana Fever in the Chicago Sky. I think it's the second meeting. In the pregame, I said this, literally in the pregame, before I even knew the start lineup. I said they need to go with Lindsay Allen, Kennedy Carter. Mabry, Angel Reese, Cardoso. Why? Because that they gave them a balanced attack. Lindsay Allen she played much better than Dana Evans. Kennedy Carter, that's like the scoring she provided for this team was big. It helped out the bigs. And it also took the ball out of Marina Mabry's hands some, because Mabry was out there trying to be the point forward, and it just doesn't work with her because she turned the ball over a lot. So you look at these lineups right here. Dana Evans, Mabry, Diamond DeShield, Angel Reese, Elizabeth Williams. That was a negative 7.5. That lineup was. But Dana Evans, Marina Mabry, Diamond DeShield, Angel Reese, Camila Cardoso, a negative 29. The start lineup with Lindsay Allen, Kennedy Carter, Mabry, Reese, Cardoso. That was their best lineup. That was a plus 10. So who's the common factor? What was the common factor right there? Dana Evans been in the lineup. She just wasn't good for this team. She wasn't good for. She did not want to hear the truth. She did not want to give up that old regime of just playing the style they've been playing for years. But look, when you draft two bigs that need the ball, you have to change up the style. They wasn't ready to accept that. Mabry wasn't ready to accept that. And here we are. This is where we are. And I wish Dana Evans the best. I wish all of them the best. But the truth is this. They just don't fit this new regime. They're not mentally built for this new regime. They didn't want to fit into the new regime. Teresa Witherspoon laid out the expectations. She laid out how she wanted to play. And those old veterans, they still want to play they style of basketball. Dana Evans still want to play the same way she been playing. Well, she can go do it somewhere else. Because Chicago know what's best for them. You have to get off that old regime. They say out with the old, in with the new. It's a new era. If you're not gonna buy in, so be it. It's just simple as that. The Chicago Sky was never built without Angel Reese. They was never built without Camila Cardoso, and they need Kennedy Carter too. At the end of the day, so if anybody argues, they don't need either one of them, that's a lie. They definitely need all three of them. But you most definitely, I'm not saying most definitely, they are never going to win with this new regime without Angel Reese. Point blank period. Her leadership. She was the engine. She was the engine that got this thing running. You take her out the way, you take her out of the equation, you sit on the bench, they're a totally different team. She out there on the court, you either gonna win, you're gonna lose by 5-6 points when everybody's on the court at the same time. Simple as that. And versatile deep defender, you got a big like her that can guard most positions. You can't replace that, bro. So get in the comment section, light up. Let me know how y'all feel about that. I spoke my piece on this. I'm out of here.